Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this friendly. Today it's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, the lights are beaming down this evening. So without further ado, we're off to the Bernabeu. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, this is a friendly match that we've got for you today. Martin Tyler here for you. Alan Smith is with me. And we're both really looking forward to hopefully giving you some insight. Could be a goal. Flaten is our referee today. Suzuka. In a goal, what a chance! It's a good strike, here's the shot. Oh, that's a great goal and a great start. Goal for Real Madrid.
The keeper's pulled off a really good save, but that's when he needs the help of his defenders.
Coming up, another look at it, Alan, that will show us something. Well, that's the first goal of the game, it's 1-0. Pass, just subtle little clip pass in, really. Oh, it has to be! In with a chance. He really connected. Well done, the keeper. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! And it's a goal! And it's Real Madrid who scored! Fantastic football, really, to lead to a goal like that.
Well, that's all about anticipation and just snapping up the rebound.
Well, that has made it 2-0. And it's Suzuka. Cavani. Well, it was an early foul, and I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that. And that little deflection has sent the ball over the touchline. Corner given. The header is a strong one, and they clear the lines. Into the face of the opposition. Sami Khedira. Opportunity here. Could it be? Well, the defender panicking there, he just got the ball away. He's got space. Here's the chance. Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal. He's doubled his money here with 2 great goals.
Martin mouth there, he might have thought that was going to hit the bar, but no, he's just crept under. Unstoppable.
Real Madrid are really at their best in this first half. And Tweedy. Well, that's gone back to him. Referee quite happy for Paris Saint-Germain to play on. He's waving them on. They need to try and get the ball back now. Well, it's not his official debut today, because it's not a competitive match, but a chance to have a look at him at his new club.
Yeah, and when you're joining new teammates, it always takes a little...
Shots on here. A newcomer to the team, and even pre-season, he's made his mark by scoring goals.
Well, how to win friends and influence people. He'll have plenty of mates in that team now.
It's a good moment in the match for this team now. They'll think probably that this has won them the game by increasing their lead now.
Well, they don't need to switch off, but, you know, they're very nearly home, aren't they, with the form that they've shown?
It's a wonderful advantage at this stage. They lead by 4 goals to 0. Edinson Cavani. Tries his luck. Really powerful shot, and the goalkeeper able to deal with it. He got there just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. Thiago Silva. This is his great contact with the header. Great work from the keeper. Now it's a corner. That was a bit of panic. Takes the shot off. Still in play here. Pepe. Well, he's beaten his man. And it will go into the middle now. Well, the defender has dealt with the cross. Edinson Cavani. Well read by the defender to intercept. Offside against Benzema.
Yeah, you do have to take a chance when you play that kind of game, but they're confident in the way that they're regimented at the back.
Ronaldo, what a talented player he is. Surely he strikes a goal! And that's a goal that only increases their advantage. Look again at the goal that has put them even further ahead.
It is.
It's very one-sided today. 5-0 the score. He wants it back from his teammate. There it is, it's come back. And the player working hard to stay in possession. Xabi Alonso. In a goal. He's gone for goal. It's not a decisive save. Oh, his nerves were jangling then, that defensive player. Tries to make the tackle. I think the manager will be pleased here, Alan. He's asked for money that, if he got, well, he'd let the player go. Silly money, really, and they're not going to pay it.
No, they're not, and now the player can settle down and concentrate.
Dangerous moment. Knocked it away. Great piece of defending. Well, he's won the free kick now for Paris Saint-Germain. Committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Sergio Ramos. Arbeloa. He came across absolutely determined to get that ball. He's away easily past his man. Well, no one's on the end of that cross. Wonderful reach. He's got to it and turned it away. Looking to supply Cristiano Ronaldo. Xabi Alonso. What a chance here, and he's going to shoot! Well, that is his so-called weaker foot. It did look weak then.
He did, and he was reluctant to let fly. He had to, though. It was his only choice, but I think a bit of work on the training ground wouldn't go amiss.
Chance! Here's a shot. Ronaldo's hit it well, but the goalkeeper's done even better. Coming up, a corner. That corner didn't produce the chance that they were hoping for. Real sense of surprise here as the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's been a tough half for the losing team. They have been outclassed here, but the side that's leading have been brilliant.
It's been so one-sided. There'll be one or two inquisitions, I'm sure, in that dressing room that's losing, because they just haven't been at the races.
So we reach half-time. 5-0 the score, with Real Madrid leading. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the game.
Isco, the manager, has decided to take him off on his debut, but he's left a good impression for the fans, I think.
He has. There was obviously a lot of adrenaline involved in his first appearance, and he transformed doing a good display.
Suzuka. Would have been a crunching tackle if he'd felt it, but he got out of the way of it. And in goes the cross. What can he do now? Goal! Fantastic header! Well, they were caught out here by this quick counter-attack against the run of play.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of pressure, but with the pace in the team, it was always likely. He gave the keeper no chance, Martin, did he? And look at the net power, the muscles he put into that, really connected with it firmly.
This is moving towards a big win, 5-1. Close range chance. Here's the shot. Really well hit. And the keeper did well to get down to it. Good challenge. Edinson Cavani being watched by his manager, his new fans. And showing some good touches already.
Yeah, I mean, training's one thing, but you get out into a match situation with the crowd and it helps you settle even more.
Cristiano Ronaldo. The confidence that this guy is showing in possession of the ball today.
He's showing his class. He's a top-class competitor, and it's coming to the fore out there.
He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Now they've got the chance to push forward from this deepish position. Well, here comes a substitution for the away team. And in goes the cross. Now that cross has only gone straight to an opponent. Here's Kaká, Edinson Cavani, his debut for the club in terms of a first-team game today in a friendly, and they're trying to make a real show.
He'll be keen to get off to a good...
Dangerous moment! He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Almost lost his footing. Keeps going. Free kick against Real Madrid. And they're looking for the inspiration that Ibrahimovic might be able to bring, the tall striker from Sweden. Karim Benzema. Here's the opportunity. Isco. Well, it is only a warm-up game for the season, Alan, and a friendly, but getting your first goal, you would know all about the importance of that.
Oh, it does settle you down without question, because everybody's looking at you, wondering exactly what he can do, and he showed his teammates out here.
The defenders come in well here, timed his approach and got the ball. Opportunity here, and here's the shot. Oh, he's going to shoot now. It's a fantastic piece of football, this. Oh, and he's ruined it all at the end.
Well, the referee was about to point to the centre circle. He thought he'd scored, maybe the player did as well.
Paris Saint-Germain are ready to make a switch now. Well, here he is, the new boss, and a chance to get his teeth into the job. A friendly, it's a good way to start.
Yeah, I mean, he's had his pre-season, he's got to know the squad and shape them into the kind of formation he wants. Let's see if it can have a positive effect here.
Still in play here. The attack has fizzled out here, goal kick. Tweedy. Kaká. Karim Benzema. That's how to tackle. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. What a chance here. This could be an opening for Real Madrid, and it leads to this shot. And a goal! Yes, it's a goal from the substitute, and he's quickly made his mark on proceedings here.
Well, the keeper's got no chance, he's only a few yards out, but it's just that instinct to be in the right place, Martin, that does it for him.
6-1, and we're not finished yet. Cavani. two very well-matched teams. One has played right to potential, and the other quite clearly hasn't.
Yeah, I mean, you can experience an off day.
We've got a player there, he's found him well. And he's wide, just wide, with the header.
Well, his movement's so good, and the header was a powerful one, but couldn't quite get the angle on it.
New to this club, getting an outing in this friendly, all eyes on him.
Yeah, and I think he might be a little bit nervous. It would be only natural. You know, he's moved club, moved town, and a new set of teammates, so he'll want to get off to a good start.
Marcelo made that mistake, it's out for a throw. I'll credit the opponent for reading the direction of the throw. He's got space. He tried to chip the keeper. But he shoots. The goalkeeper out to meet him. And he does his job fantastically well.
Well, he's got such stature, he doesn't believe he's going to get beaten in those one-on-ones, this keeper.
Oh, too early, offside. Matuidi, up and down the pitch again he goes.
Well, if you work as hard as he does, you deserve some luck every now and again.
Options available on the bench for the away side today. Matuidi, really good aggression of the right kind to tackle so successfully. I think there's going to be a change for Paris Saint-Germain. Lucas. Maybe the cross. Ref's given the penalty for Paris Saint-Germain. Red card for Real Madrid to deal with.
Normally showing control of things, Real Madrid, but they've lost it there.
Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
That's a bad penalty. It's where you want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. Great opportunity. Here's a shot. The goalkeeper paying the price. The goal unguarded, the goal conceded. Well, chaos defensively, Alan, with the goalkeeper a long way away from home.
Yeah, I mean, he won't score an easier goal than that in his entire career, will he?
One of the most one-sided games that I've ever seen. It's a very crisp challenge there. That's no sort of challenge from the defender. What a goal! Another one on his long list of long-range goals.
Well, nobody wanted to get in the way of that, did they, including the keeper?
Well, let's take another look at the goal. A strike of awesome power from an awesome player.
Well, they just stood off him as if to say, go on, then have a go, we don't fancy you, but are they regretting that now?
It was a strike of real power, and he got his reward for it. Well, the clock is ticking on, 2 minutes of play left. Lucas comes in strongly. Edinson Cavani. Now Motta. What a chance here. That will just bobble on through to the goalkeeper. Thiago Motta. Aveti. Edinson Cavani. Cavani, keep your eye on. And it's a win. here as the final whistle goes for Real Madrid. You don't often get such a one-sided match at this level of the game, but that's what we've seen, Alan.
Well, we have, and credit to the players out there for playing so well and for dominating it right from start to finish.
Well, there was really only one team in that game, and their fans will be travelling home delighted with their big victory. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. Bye for now.